Hello everyone, once again welcome to my OET channel. Today we will have a discussion regarding the upcoming OET exam topics in writing. So what about the recent trends in OET writing? Actually, if you see the recent exam questions from January to until now, so we can see that there is a normal trend of writing. It's almost every questions are related to medical field. That means either to a GP, like normal GP, or patient's GP, that is a non-case, or it's to a community health team, community nursing team, or it's to a like home nurse manager, or community health nurse, practice nurse, rehabilitation nurse, and so on. So this trend means it's related to medical field. And two times they have asked the letter to physiotherapist, and one time they asked letter to a social worker. It's very rarely they used to ask. So what you have to keep it in your mind, those who are going to appear exam, please keep it in your mind. Concentrate on letters which is based on medical reader. Okay, so if you go through the question, if it is accessible for you, and if you have question paper from your friends or from your academy, just keep more concentration on the letters to the medical field, like especially to the nurses and doctors. And you can see many questions are based on even non-case, like a patient's GP, his GP, her GP, patient's name, example Thomas means Thomas GP, like that. If it is given, it is a purely non-case. So what you can do, you can just select a bunch of question papers related to GP's letter, community health nurse letter, and rehabilitation nurse, especially community rehabilitation nurses, and even the practical nurse, like a home care nurse. And like in the same way they asked about the nursing home as well. So collect these all letters and see how is the organization. Or else if you go to my YouTube channel, in the playlist I have given like section wise, you can see the letters for doctors. It's like a separate playlist. Doctors, like general doctors, separate playlist. And non-case, that is a separate. Okay, for the non-case I kept separate folder, and nurses, there is separate folder. So it is easy for you to get some example questions. You can either download, or you can take the screenshot of that questions, and you can just take the printout, keep it in with you, and try to write the letters as much as possible. Because as I told you, in 2023 most of the questions are related to medical field. And in that letter, you have to differentiate how is the question pattern. There are different patterns of question papers. Sometime it will be urgent letter, so there will be home visit. So today's home visit, what are the things it has happened, or what are things you have noticed, you have to write it in the letter, in the starting itself. If it is emergency letter to the, urgent letter to the emergency department. But of course they may give a past history. Maybe it was like hospitalization, the previous hospitalization. So those scenarios you have to write it in the second present medical paragraph. Okay, so you have to know how to organize the letter with the content. Don't try to write same like what they have given in the case note. Some used to write like that. If it is urgent referral letter to emergency department, you have to write today's incident in the starting paragraph. Then in the next paragraph you can write the like all the history. In some question paper, maybe you have the letter to patient GP. So maybe they have given regarding old hospitalization, then regarding the home visit. Sometimes they have given all home visit, but today's home visit have something specific things. So in one paragraph you have to write about, but it is not an urgent letter. Even if they have given urgent letter to GP, no need to write, no need to start with the today's data. Because GP's clinic, it is a clinic, it's not a hospital. They will not admit a person in GP's clinic. So it is not that much urgency. And even if it is for the specialist, you need to start with the today's. Only for the emergency department you have to start with today's visit. For other letter, you can just start with as you are aware. If it is a non-case means, you can just start with as you are aware. and you can sum up what are the things it's happened in the past but the reader already knows. So what is the thing, you have to keep it in your mind. That paragraph should be concise, maximum 4 sentences you can write, but always start with as you are aware. Okay, no need to write all scenarios there. Only to expand our letter we are writing that paragraph, no, only for that. So no need to mention everything, you have to just concise and write it in a formal sentence. And in the next paragraph, you have to elaborate everything what the reader doesn't know, what all things it's happened after his visit. So that things you have to expand as much as possible. Okay, and if you are getting a nursing home letter and it's a non case, how we can find out? You can see the address in writing task as well as patient's address. If it is same, it's a non case nursing home letter. Okay, you will not get any hint other than address. So take care if you are getting a letter to nursing home manager or the nursing home, something like that. You have to concentrate on the address. And this letter also same like GP's letter. If something, if you want to write something happened past, means you can start with as you're aware, and no need to mention anything about a past history, but you know you have to explain about hospitalization, means no need to start with as you're aware. Straight away you can start during a hospitalization what all things that's happened. Okay, but always it's better to make two present medical paragraph. It is always easy for the reader to understand what you want to convey. Okay, so that is a nursing home. And if you want to write a letter to the community health nurse or rehabilitation nurse, palliative care team, rehabilitation care team, or something like that, it's like unknown cases. So every data should be clearly mentioned in the present medical paragraph. Concentrate your letter on present medical paragraph because many lose their mark in this paragraph. So, see the case note, understand what means, why you want to refer this patient to that person. That is a core component of the letter writing. What is the reason why you want to refer? What is the thing? Because in some students, like in some of the letters, we can see that everything will be there, but it's like a scattered here and there. There will not be any organization. The reader could not find out what is the meaning of that letter or referral. So, just you have to understand why we want to refer this person to this reader. Okay, that thing have to be mentioned in a single sentence at the end of the present medical paragraph. It should not be a repetition of introduction, but you can just write example. If you write it in the introduction, she is suspected to have Horner syndrome. So in our letter, in the present medical paragraph, at the end of the present medical paragraph, there should be the sentence which should indicate why you are suspected. So according to the clinical features only we can suspect, right? So you can write all clinical features, then you can add one sentence which aroused the doubt of his or her possible diagnosis. That means with these all, I'm suspecting that patient has this problem. Therefore, further attention from your service is essential for his or her well-being. So that is fine. The reader can understand clearly. Okay, so these are all the reason why they are suspecting this curse. So I have to take care with these all symptoms. So that is the technique how you can organize your letter and you can conclude. Okay, always just conclude the present medical paragraph in a finest way. So you can use these sentences and all. Therefore, further attention from your service is essential for his or her well-being. So in a simple sentence, you can make your letter different. So these are the new trends in OET letter writing. And if you want to see how is the letter writing, how we have to improve your letter writing, means just go to my playlist, see the letters, and even there is OET exam introspection. There is a separate playlist you can see in that 2022-23. All almost all questions introspections are there. Not all, but at least what all things I had the idea I made introspection. So you can see the question paper and the sample letter, and you can know how the organization should be, how we can conclude a present medical paragraph. Okay, so these are the things. And if you want to join for the letter voice correction, there is no regular classes for writing, but I have the letter voice correction. If you want, you can just message the in that WhatsApp number which I have given in the description. so that I can send you the recent exam question, what are the things I have. I have 50 plus question papers from 2021, 22, and 23. These all questions are similar to the questions what you can expect in the future. Mostly all the trends what I told you, the same trends are coming. Sometimes there will be two conditions for the single person, how we have to sum up the present medical paragraph, and sometimes there will be one condition associated with another one condition, like exacerbated conditions. Sometimes there will be one hospitalization, one home visit, sometimes only one home visit, but all the home visit scenarios and one reason today's home visit scenario will be there. And there will be such twisting questions. So if you practice 15 questions out of that list, of course you can get B score very easily. So if you want voice correction, you can just drop a message in that number, so that you can contact with me. I can send it, you can start a classes. Okay, so if you need any clarification, I have a Telegram group and you can message as well there. I will keep the Telegram link also in the description so that it will be easy. And in the same way, you can go to the playlist, search the playlist for the doctors, nurses, and even non medical, and you can see the introspection, exam introspection. So it will be easy for your exam preparation. And if you have any doubts, please message here in YouTube or in the Telegram. So I'm happy to help you. Okay, we will see you with another one informative video. Until then, bye. Take care.